All right. I am going to go with the New York Knicks at home versus the Sacramento Kings. I'm going to lay the 3 points here. The New York Knicks have lost 3 in a row. This is a really tough spot for them. Pending the injury report, Josh Hart is massive for them. I'd wait and see if he's going to be in the lineup. If he's going to be in the lineup, this is probably a no action for me on this spot. It's just a tough slate overall. But if Josh does go and you get an inkling that he is going to go, I think the Knicks should take care of business here at home, coming off 3 straight losses. They've been tough losses. I think coming down the stretch here, with the amount of minutes that Hart has been getting, with the amount of minutes that Hartenstein has been getting, with the amount of minutes that everybody has been getting, and just the load offensively that Jalen Brunson is under is extremely tough for these guys to continue to show up night in, night out. But they're starting to slip now here in the East. Like, they're 2 games out of the play-in. If they collapse here down the stretch, they could be in the play-in. This is not a joke right now, right? So they need to get back and get right in a couple different areas. They've been sensational at home overall. They couple calls didn't go their way against the Oklahoma City Thunder down the stretch, and then SGA hit a fall away from the baseline. That was a tough shot that ended up falling. They could have got that W. I think at home, I like the Knicks regardless. Now, I will give you guys some numbers on Sacramento overall on the road. They've been pretty good. As a way underdog, which they'll be here, 13-7 ATS. As an underdog overall, 15-9 ATS. So they've been pretty good. As the away team, 22-14-1. That's 61.1% ATS. I just think if Josh Hart goes in this matchup, the Knicks are the only way I can look coming off of 3 straight losses. You're going to get max effort from the New York Knicks, especially after coming off of a full day's rest here. So I'll take the Knicks minus the 3. Let's see where we shake. AC, the analyst capper, any thoughts on this Knicks-Kings matchup?
So I don't like betting the Kings. I was on the Kings recently against the Clippers. They covered, but it's not the same team without Malik Monk. It's not the same team without Kevin Huerter.
Right.
Like the
They're thin.
spacing is the spacing is not the same for the Sacramento Kings. So their offense is going to take a big hit, to be honest. And I think they're winning these games like a short term, but long term, like I'm very, very bearish when it comes to the Kings. The Knicks are a very desperate team. Like you mentioned, they've lost, several games in a row now. They're at home. That was a heartbreaking loss against OKC. It should be a spot where they come back, but it's going to be reliant like so much on Jalen Brunson. And I just don't know. I don't know if he can guard De'Aaron Fox and hold Fox under 40 and also score 40 himself. It's a tall order to ask. So I'm going to lay off this game. The total is low for a reason, so I lean the under there as well. But I'm laying off. I think it's going to be a good game, though.
J Money, any thoughts?
I like the Knicks here. I'm going to play the Knicks. I don't care if Hart's playing or not. Obviously, I'd like to have him out there. He played 40. But Tibbs got to start doing this, man, because he has actually a bench. You got to stop playing these guys 46 out of 48 minutes, man. There's no way that you like. That's why some teams really run out of gas in the playoffs. I get it that you want to get the top seed, but there's other ways you can win. You can still lean on some guys like Bogdanovich, even though he hadn't been playing well. Like, give him a little bit more time. Like, maybe even start Bogdanovich a game or something to try to get him into his flow. But this is what you do. You put Miles McBride on De'Aaron Fox, and you need DiVincenzo as well, who DiVincenzo has went up against Fox plenty of times in practice because he used to play for the Kings. I like the Knicks here. They've lost 3 straight games. You got the Kings coming off of a win versus the Clippers. Huge win. I still don't think the Kings are that great of a team. They got Fox. They got Sabonis, 2 hell of a players. Even sometimes Keegan Murray can ball out. He balled out last game as well, but they used to use Malik Monk as their closer. They're going to miss this guy, and they're going to miss him in this game right here. They're traveling cross country as well with only 1 day of rest. I think the Knicks smash these boys here. We really like to have Josh Hart in there, but even if he's out, I still think the Knicks, this is somewhat like a must-win spot. Unfortunately, it is the first game of a back-to-back. They play the Bulls the next night, but that's all the more reason why you should want to get this win at the house, right, especially after losing, like, basically on a game winner versus SGA as well. So the Knicks have been playing some great teams. The Kings aren't a bad team, but I don't think that they're to the level of like Miami and the Thunder, like, that have that depth as well. So you contain Fox, you contain Sabonis, and the Knicks get a double-digit win here. I will play Knicks here, -3.
Yeah, I think this is the spot, too, where they're not a lot of teams have the bigs that can deal with Sabonis, especially on the glass. And the New York Knicks do have that. They can deal with Sabonis on the glass. It's going to be a lot of one possession type spots on offense for Sacramento. So I agree with what you laid out there, Jay. I'm going to go with the Knicks -3.